No, Solo, I really appreciate you being here. You're so reliable. That's what I like about you. You're so reliable, unlike, oh, perfect timing. Where were you? Where's Jimmy?
What you mean, where Jimmy? He handling business. You know, it's a family thing.
Well, I think if it was a family thing, he would have told me about it.
Real family.
Okay, you know what? We don't have time to do all this. Solo, you know what? You hang back. You have a really big match tonight. Just focus on what's important, okay? Jay, you're out there with me tonight, okay? And let me be clear about something here. I don't want a repeat of what happened on Monday with Riddle.
I agree.
Okay?
I agree. You said you had it, so I let you get it.
Okay, I know.
Honorary Oos.
I know what I said. I know what I said.
Yeah, you the number two,
but there's
ain't you?
still some things that are... Oh. It's the tribal chief. Roman. Hey, Oos. Yeah, no. Look, I'm actually about to go out there. I talked to him about Monday. Personally, I think he could have done something. I feel like he chose to do nothing. Yeah, oh, no. I'm with him right now. Oh, yeah, I'm looking right at him. He wants to talk to you.
What's up, Oos? Yeah, I know what you told me on Monday. You said make sure he get the W, but this fool said he had it. Man, let me just... You the tribal chief. I got you.
Yeah. No, I know, but that's... I know.
What'd he say?
It's an inside joke. You wouldn't get it. Yeah. Okay, look, my music's about to hit. We'll talk soon, okay? Hey, Roman.